like a thin, crispy cookie with minimal chocolate chips, this recipe is for you. I'm making my famous homemade cookies. So let's go. Ah! All right, first we're gonna add 3/4 cups salted butter. I've literally only ever used salted butter for baking and stuff like that because my mom didn't buy unsalted and salted and we only just had salted at home. So that's kind of, I think, where that started. Okay, I use melted butter in my cookies. And I know, most recipes call for softened butter, whatever. I've never actually had softened butter prepared for cookies. I don't think that far in advance, okay? We melt it over here. Okay, I weigh a lot of my ingredients because one, less dishes, and two, it just makes it more like precise, obviously. So 150 grams of brown sugar or 3/4 cup. And 100 grams of white sugar or 1 cup. Now give it a good mix until everything is combined. Okay, now we're gonna do 1 egg, 1 egg yolk. I always hate just using the egg yolk because I feel like I'm wasting the egg white, but like, it is what it is. I've tried actually saving the egg white for like later, but I never actually use it, so I don't save it anymore. What am I doing? I'm distracting myself. All right, it's 1 tablespoon of vanilla, but honestly, I just squirt it in. All right, we're going in with 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. 3/4 teaspoon baking powder. Don't mix them up. We're gonna do 1/4 teaspoon of salt. It's gonna look like this. Mix it all up. Next, we're gonna go on with 250 grams of flour. I usually do 100 at a time and then mix it. All right, now I'm gonna go in with 100 grams of chocolate chips. I don't like that much chocolate in my chocolate chip cookies. So 100 grams is gonna be about 3/4 cup if you don't have a scale. It's gonna look like this. And if you don't eat the leftover cookie dough, you're weird. And if you say, what about salmonella? What about something that's so nasty? How about you try to live a little? All right, this recipe is gonna make about 24 cookies. Here's the final product. And if you want them to look a little prettier when they're finished, since they do have less chocolate chips, you can add like 2 or 3 chocolate chips to the top, just so like, you know, they look, I don't know, cuter. Sometimes I do that. And voila, let's see if I can do a transition. Voila. And this is the finished product. They did cook like a minute or 2 longer than I wanted them to because I got distracted because I was on live, but they still turned out great. Yum.